Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. I
know it's the holiday season, so thank you for taking time out of your busy family lives to spend time with us. It's a great night. It's going to be a great night of boxing tonight, and January 26th will be an even better night. As you guys know, every time I fight, it's very exciting. I throw a lot of punches, bring the pressure, and I know George Washington's going to be a tough test, but if I get through him, I'm a fight or two away from a title shot, which is my goal. It's been like a little fairy tale story, right? A little kid from Brooklyn, winning the Golden Gloves, and now fighting in Barclays Center. It's a co-main event, and hopefully next year will be the main event. So that's the goal, and dreams come true. So keep working hard, and I'll be the first post-American heavyweight champion of the world. Thank you.
Next, we'll open it up for questions. Anyone have a question for Adam? Chris.
All right, so yeah, Adam, you and I talked in the past about certain guys, certain fights. Washington's an ugly fight. He's about a 6'7", fights like a middleweight. He's not going to engage. Are you worried that this could be just a stinker fight? This could make you look bad because you're chasing a guy who'll get on his back foot, throw a jab, and just run for maybe 10 rounds.
I think when I fought Yago Kaladze, he was also a runner or a boxer and moves a lot, and I managed to cut out the ring very well with him and take him out in 6. So I'm looking to do the same with George Washington. Cut up the ring and go to the body and knock him out. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. So I'm happy that he's 6'6", 240, 250.
And Yago's a kid that I promote. That was his game planning. You beat the hell out of him that night. I just want to know how you get that Polish music playing right during the fight.
A little to the DJ.
That was good, yeah.
Hey, sir, Cameron Buford, LA News Observer. I got a question for you. You and your manager talking about fighting Wilder. I appreciate the foresight. However, what's preventing you from overlooking Washington in this fight that you have next week?
I'm not. Like I said before, he's a tough exam. He's a former challenger, and he's up against A-game. So, but my goal is to be the first Polish-American heavyweight champion of the world. And in order to do that, I have to get by George Washington, and that's what I plan on doing.
Hi, Adam. So, how did you score Wilder Fury? Sorry if you've already given that answer to the press. I haven't to sit down again and watch it again to score it thoroughly, but I definitely could see a draw with the 2 knockdowns, because that makes it 20-16 on the scorecards, and there were a couple of rounds where it was very close. So a draw is, I think, a fair. So also Wilder has talked about a possibility of a long count. For my count, he was down somewhere between 9 and 11. Do you think there's any merit to that, or do you think Deontay is kind of grasping with that? I
think it's the judges, right? That's the commission's job, not ours as fighters. We just gotta go to the best that we could in our ability to make sure this goes to the judges' scorecards or the judges' hands. Because my last fight was 6-4, which was tough. I mean, I thought I won it 8-2, 7-3. 6-4 was very close. I think I was a round away from a draw. So it's in our hands. If you don't want to go to the judges' scorecards, we got to get a knockout, which I always aim to do, but it's hard. So
great. Last question. Do you think coming out of this fight, I mean, it sounds like your aim is to make a statement if you're talking about Wilder in the fight after this. Do you think at that point you would prioritize waiting for Wilder, or are you looking for 2019 to be an active year whether or not Wilder will get in with you?
I think with Al and Keith as the managers, have a good managerial team, and they'll decide, but I want to stay active, So if the rematch between Fury and Wilder does happen, I guess I just want to stay active and have one more fight before.
Any other questions for Adam?
Baby. That's a nice name. Black Star News. Without giving any trade secrets, what did you see in Deontay and Tyson Fury that said, hey, I can compete with these guys. I'm on their level?
I think my pressure. I'm a great pressure fighter. I keep coming forward. And if you don't knock me out and get me out of there, I'm going to keep on coming, you know. That's my style. That's the way I fight. And they saw me had a lot of holes. I think Wilder didn't go enough to the body with Fury. I think if he threw more jabs to the chest and the body area, it would make the fight easier for him, maybe even get him out there earlier. But they both have holes and that I could definitely work on.
Any other questions for Adam, y'all?
Yeah.
What do you think about the heavyweight fight tonight between Brazil and
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a great fight. Down in Brazil is also, I think it's also mandatory for Wilder. He's calling him out. So Wilder has a lot of guys aiming for him. But you know, it should be a good fight. You know, the heavyweight division is alive and well, I think, right? We have a lot of great fighters. Everybody's in the mix, and you can go because since we're all big boys, you go punch. So it's very exciting. So I think it's gonna be an exciting fight tonight with those two young gentlemen, and can't wait to see it.
Right now, everybody's expecting Wilder to rematch Fury or get the Anthony Joshua fight. Is Brazil a fight that you may want in the future? Maybe after your fight, you guys meet up?
Maybe, like I said before, I have a great agility with Keith and Al. So if that's one of the options on the table and that's the best one, that's of course, you know.
A couple more. Do you have any history with Gerald Washington? Have you ever sparred him? Have you ever seen him fight in person? Do you have any, first-hand comments about Washington?
He fought my good friend, Big Baby Miller.
That's my next question.
Yeah, so I seen that fight live here actually in Barclays Center, but other than that, no.
So Washington, if I remember correctly, went 5 rounds with Wilder, 8 with Big Baby. Do you see this as a chance to compare yourself to both of them to try to make a statement? Or is this a fight where you're going to camp, a win is a win, and you just are focusing on getting the W?
You want to look amazing in every fight, because that way your stock goes up, right? Especially being on Fox, it's going to be huge. My last fight on Fox was against Arthur Spilka, which I think I looked very good against. Took him out 4. So obviously I want to look good, but at the end of the day, a win is a win, and that's what's most important.
Any other questions for Adam, y'all? All right, awesome. Thank you, Adam.
Thank you so much, guys.
All right, guys, just a few minutes. We'll have Thurman and Cecilio Lopez in here.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.